After plenty of long hours in the workshop since the last round at Wakefield Park, the second last round of the Performax TA2 Muscle Car Series headed back to the paperclip at Queensland Raceway. Round 6 of the 7-round series featured a number of new TA2 cars being shaken down on delivery. Tim Tritton's stunning orange Mustang. Plus Central Coast of New South Wales rally guru Ron Kremen's new Mustang, complete with a European spec driver. In qualifying though, Aaron Seton was keen to amend his last round loss to Ashley Jarvis and set a new TA2 benchmark. 1:13 was the pole time, almost 2 seconds clear of Hugh McAllister, Russell Wright and newcomer Murray Kent in the Camaro. Jarvis could do no better than 5th in qualifying, and with a slim points lead in the Performax Cup, was keen to find more pace in the Chevy. The Gold Coaster came together in qualifying with Brisbane's Cam Sendell after Sendell botched a gear coming out of turn 5. Jarvis thought the door was open, but the two came together and both drivers lost their fastest qualifying time as a penalty. On the green though, Seton jumped well and led the field away in race 1. Jarvis, the big mover, taking on Murray Kent. Reigning champ Russell Wright made the move stick on Hugh McAllister at turn 6, but Seton set a new lap record of 1:14.2 to win by almost 2 seconds from Wright, McAllister and Jarvis. Race 2 at Queensland Raceway was a little livelier, with Murray Kent's new Camaro taking Peter Robinson's Dodge on the first lap, only to find that the braking points don't always line up and Kent's Camaro speared off track after a big serve from the purple Chevy Eater.
Yes, I was a bit slow on the brake pedal. I had Murray in front of me, passed me fair and square, and I was just too slow on the brake pedal. Hit him in the back and damaged his car, damaged my Dodge. Just had it fixed too. The boys at the shop did a perfect job, and now it's not too bad. A little bit of tape and we'll get going.
Yeah, not far away, mate. I'm still getting used to braking's an issue for me. I'm really struggling with some confidence there, but great car to drive, having an absolute ball, and yeah, stoked to be thereabouts, mate, let's say.
Michael Cooling had a race-long battle with Mark Crutcher, but locked up and spun at turn 4. Veterans Ian McAllister and Anthony Tenkate ran side by side for many laps, while Kent's recovery from the back of the grid saw him take Scott Texter and first-timer Guy Gibbons through turn 4. A lap later, Gibbons, subbing for car owner Greg Willis, had his own spin at turn 3.
I just fried the tyres, trying to catch the group in front of me, the usual driver excuse, and got one wheel off and away she went. Yeah, it's great, tremendous bit of kit, 6-litre Chev, tube steel frame, adjustable everything, big brakes, big tyres, a bit different to what I'm used to.
Setup changes between races saw Jarvis a second of a lap quicker, taking series rivals Hugh McAllister and Russell Wright on his way to second. Wright and McAllister continued their series combat, with McAllister making a move into turn 1.
We've plugged the diagnostic into it, and it appears that the fuel pump has been dropping off in pressure. So we're just going to slip a new fuel pump into it and hopefully go. But yeah, we lost a couple of spots as a result of it. Could have been worse. It could have stopped completely, but it's just losing power at the top end, and so I was losing about 2 or 3 seconds a lap.
The 10K Ian McAllister and Peter Robinson duel also added spice to the mix, with 10K falling off at turn 4 after a great run to let Robinson through. However, no one could get near the flying Castrol Harris Mustang though, with Seton winning by just under 2 seconds from Jarvis, Hugh McAllister and Wright. With Peter Robinson sent to the back of the grid after his altercation with Murray Kent's Camaro, race 3 saw Kent pushing hard again, this time going too deep under brakes into turn 3. Mark Crutcher was also on the hunt for Cooling and Sendell, taking both on the 3rd lap before the pedal went to the floor, coming into turn 4 at over 200 kilometres per hour. The Camaro headed for the dam, and the subsequent heat sink caused a grass fire under the Camaro.
Oh, it was a bit scary, Craig. At turn 3 it was fine, braked and took an inside line, everything was great. Then went to the braking point in turn 4 and went straight to the floor, mate. I pumped it 3 or 4 times. I think I was doing about 210 Ks and just tried to keep it straight in the grass. So all I could think I was going to end up in this bloody dam here. So I was just thankful that I made it right and didn't hit anyone, to be honest.
At the restart, Anthony Tenkate got the jump on Ian McAllister, only for Macca to fight back under brakes into turn 3. Lap 14 was the game changer. with series challenger Russell Wright locking up and spinning the Road B's Mustang while trying to pass Hugh McAllister in turn 3.
Yeah, there was. So Rusty ran wide going off turn 2 there, so I got up the inside and back past him. Going down the back straight, had a good run, then I thought I'd brake fairly late into there, and then all of a sudden Russell's got me in the side, but as I found out, I didn't think that was like Rusty to do that, but had no clutch and no brakes, so yeah, look, we've sorted out, we're fine, we'll carry on the fight another day.
Cam Sendell made a good move, passing Gibbons and Cooley on the final lap between turns 1 and 2, while Seton again played it very, very cool, with a 2-second win over Jarvis, the 2 McAllister Fords and Murray Kent's Camaro. The final race at Queensland Raceway saw the starter send them around one more time, as both Seton and Jarvis were trigger happy off the start. A gearbox change between races to fix the clutch issues saw Russell Wright back on the pace to pass Peter Robertson at turn 3. Murray Kent's dream debut in the Paul Forgy engineered Camaro came to an end with a wheel issue mid-race. After a major rebuild and a new paint job between rounds, Hugh McAllister was showing great speed this weekend, and his move around the outside of Ashley Jarvis for second at turn 3 was a class act. The ever-improving Scott Textor had a moment on the second last lap in his Dodge Challenger, but it was Aaron Seton who claimed 4 wins, pole position and a new lap record to take out the weekend from Hugh McAllister and Ashley Jarvis.
Yeah, well, no, it was an awesome weekend out here at QR. I really enjoyed being here with the TA2.
Every time you come out, mate, you just get quicker and quicker and quicker.
No, I'm really feeling comfortable in the car and just keep improving it each time, and yeah, it's feeling really good.
Yeah, look, towards the back half of the season, all we've been trying to do is just peg away and try and accumulate points. You know, we're not trying to set the world on fire, but trying to just peg away and try and, you know, extend our lead, and we've been slowly doing that and getting results.
Roll on the final round.
Yeah, can't wait. You know, just, you know, motor racing, anything can happen, but you know, we got a fairly good lead, and hopefully, you know, we can consolidate again and pick up another good haul of points, and who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think qualifying was a bit of a surprise getting to second. I was pretty happy with that. Then it sort of fell away in the races, and I thought, oh no, I'm drifting backwards a bit. Then the last race, the car, slight adjustment, and felt perfect for that last race.
Great move on Ashley Jarvis, but it took 2 or 3 laps really to hunt him down.
That was a great fun battle, I tell you what. It was fair, no touching, back and forth. Yeah, we tried all angles to try and get around him, but yeah, that's probably the best fun racing I've had, you know, this year, really, really good.
Ian McAllister won the Masters Award and finished 4th outright, while Wright's run from the back of the grid was good enough for 5th on the day and to stay in touch with the series lead. With only 16 points now between the series leader Ashley Jarvis and Wright, and another 19 points back to Hugh McAllister in 3rd, any of the top 4 drivers could still win the Performax Cup, with 100 points still up for grabs as they head to the final round at Sydney Motorsport Park, October 27-28. For more details, check the TA2 website.